Must be Tuesday the 15th or something, or 16th. I'm out here at the park again, just enjoying the nice little breeze. There's a cool little breeze here. Yeah, I was I was in a conference call last night. I was in a conference call with three other junk removal companies last night. We had a long talk, a really good discussion. It was weird because it was the same discussion that I got with Orson the same day. We were talking about the same thing. And we're going to get into that right now, how the phrase or the wording junk removal has seduced us into thinking that is the most popular word. And if you think about all the junk removal companies across the US, think about how many times they get online to check their competition, or you check to see where your website is at. You're checking to see. You get on Google and you type in junk removal Sacramento, junk removal LA, or whatever, junk removal Texas, and you're checking. Good morning, Alex. Imagine how many of us business owners do that, right? Us people. And this is gonna circle back around to this. Well, just think about how many junk removal companies are and how many of us Google junk removal. Us, as in junk removal owners, people that are in the business, and we ourselves drive up the price of junk removal. We do it. The word. When you go on Google Ads and it's a certain price, or Facebook and it's a certain price, that word, junk removal, drives up the price. Because I'm going to tell you why. Yesterday, my older sister, and my mom were at my house. And I left, this is pretty funny, I had left a pile of junk that I was going to throw away that I found in the rooms upstairs and out the backyard, and I left this pile in the garage. Right? What I did is I went upstairs and I cleaned up a lot of stuff, and I made this pile in the garage. I started putting stuff on the floor, and I made a little tiny little thing like this of just junk. And I'll tell you what it was. It was a dresser. It was a lamp. I even had some pans and cups and plates, stuff I didn't need, and like these boxes that were in the garage, and just crap that I got from other junk removals and just left them in. I said, one day I'm gonna invent the wheel, right? Whatever. And I put them all in the garage, and I had a pile. I didn't expect my sister and my mom to come at all. And my mom comes by and she asked me for a flathead screwdriver. I said, Mom, it's in the garage, I'll go get it. She goes, no, I'll get it. And I'm thinking, oh no, she's gonna see all the junk in there. She walks in, and this is the first thing my mom says: Ricardo, what's all this trash on the floor? I'm like, Mom, it's just stuff that I got, and it's not trash, it's junk, Mom. She goes, no, it's trash. I was like, yeah, you're right, it is trash. Anyway, my sister goes, let me go look at this. She starts making fun. She goes, you're in trouble with Mom, you're in trouble with Mom. I'm like, great. So my sister, my big sister, who's a complete smart ass, right? But I love her, man. I love her. She's the one that helps out with the haunted house, by the way. She walks into the garage and she goes, Richard, why are you throwing all this trash away? Some of this trash is good. Are you going to do your own junk removal? And that's when I started thinking, holy cow. My sister, who is younger, of course, goes up, looks at all the junk I laid down. And what did she say? What am I going to do with all this trash? My mom walks in there and goes, Ricardo, are you going to pick up all this trash? What's all this stuff doing here? Not one of the two ladies who know that I own a junk removal service, the largest one in DFW. Neither of them said, hey, Ricardo, what's up with all that trash? None of them said that. I mean, what's up with all that junk? None of them said that. None of them said the word junk. They both said trash. I think we're at the illusion of and get seduced by the word junk removal. Why? Because that's the name of our business. You know, that's the name of our business. You know, I was thinking of my son. He's a firefighter, right? But he's actually a fireman. And in the station, they say fireman. They don't say firefighter. But who says fireman? Well, people like me. Why? Because we're normal people, right? Well, what do you do when there's a fire? You call the fireman. You know, you call a firefighter. So just think about how the wording is. It's the same word. It's the same thing. But we call it different stuff. And I'm going to tell you, the separation between fireman and firefighter are not that far apart. So when you say trash removal and you say junk removal, it's not that far apart. But here's the problem with that. Whoever says junk removal, who says that? Other than a business owner who is in the business of junk removal, who says that? Who says junk removal? Oh my God, honey, I think this weekend we need to clean out the garage. We're having a junk removal. No, dude. Nobody says that. We're concentrating on the wrong things. We are not thinking of the right wording. We're in this grandeur of illusion that junk removal is more popular. And you know what? Yes, it's popular on Google. Why? Because we're the one typing it in. Us junk removal companies are the one typing it in. We're doing it ourselves. We get online and we Google junk removal, which drives up the price. Yeah, it's exactly what it does. It just drives up the price. We've gotten into that situation that junk removal is our niche, it's our business, and we've drove up the price. We didn't even know what we were doing. You know, this reminds me of this guy the other day. He sends me this message. Oh, hey Ricardo, I rank higher than you in junk removal. You know, in my city, I'm on the first page, and in your city, you're on the third page. When I typed in junk removal, my city, when I typed in junk removal, New Jersey, I ranked on the first page. When I typed up junk removal, Dallas, you're on the third page. Congratulations, that's good for you, dude. But I don't concentrate on the word junk removal, ever. That is not the word I go after. I could care less about junk removal. Not even part of me concentrates on the phrase junk removal. None of me. I'm a trash guy. I think of trash. I think of trash removal, trash pickup, trash get out of my house, stuff like that. So that whole idea that I go after that word is just not part of me. So if you want to be on the first page of Google under the word junk removal, you just go ahead, brother. Because there's about maybe 5,000 other companies fighting for that word. It's pretty funny. Why do you think I go after single items? Why do you think that the junk guys, junk removal service, concentrates on the word single items such as hot tub removal, such as couch removal, mattress removal. That's why we do that. That's why it's important to us. So I just don't want people to have that illusion and that idea that junk removal is a more popular word than trash pickup or trash removal. Nobody in the right mind honestly says junk. I need all this junk removal. No, dude, it's like, I need all this trash. Take it out of here. Hey, can you come over and pick up all this trash? Now, a new person that's modernized, a new Gen X, they might say it, but the likelihood's so slim. An older person that's in their 50s and 60s and 70s, who is like our customer, right? They might, I mean, they're never, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. They're never going to say the word junk removal. Why? Because that word doesn't exist in the vocabulary. I said that wrong. We have to get to a point. We're all sitting at home worried about where we're ranked in our cities. Colleyville junk removal. There we go. We're using a keyword. Frisco junk removal. There we go. We're using another keyword. We're so concentrated on that word junk removal that we drove up the price ourselves. Think about it. Think about it, guys. Even yourselves. So if you own a junk removal business, just think about this. Okay, ask yourself this question. If you own a junk removal service, and you have parents, okay? You have parents. Would they say, if there was a pile of trash, if there was a pile of stuff in the backyard and all of it has to go, stuff that they didn't want, unwanted goods that they didn't want, we'll say that. Now I want you to think about this, okay? And you're gonna answer the question yourself. You're gonna go, oh, Ricardo, even if you like my channel or you don't like my channel, it doesn't matter. This is not about you liking me. This is about liking what I'm talking about, or thinking about what I'm talking about. So if you like my channel or you don't, this is a question for you, man. This is cool, okay? So I want you to think a big old pile of unwanted goods: a broken bike, a fridge, some furniture, a trampoline taken apart on the side, 2 containers, one full of like yard debris, water hose, stuff like that, floaties, another container full of dishes and pans that they don't want no more. It's unwanted goods, and that pile's pretty tall because they threw away a dresser, there's a mattress on the side. Now, I want you to think about this. Imagine that it's all piled inside the garage and your parents are on the other side of the door. The door's closed of the garage, okay? The door's closed. And your parents are on the other side of the door. They have not seen that big old pile of unwanted goods. They haven't seen it. And in about 30 seconds, they're gonna open that door. What are they gonna tell you? Because that pile, it's a shocker. It's a shocker to anybody. And it's a shocker to them. They're gonna open that door, they're gonna see that pile of unwanted goods, and what are they gonna tell you? Oh my God, son, when are you gonna remove all this? What are they gonna say? Uh-oh. You said it. See, I told you. Trash. When are you going to remove all this trash? That's the key word. Not junk. You know why? I'll tell you why. Junk is not a word that is used. They're going to say trash. Trash removal, trash pickup. Good morning. That is the key word they're going to use. And that is the most common word. If you see a pile of unwanted goods, that right there is the most common word. Come on, guys. You know I'm right. If you hate my channel or love my channel, you dang know well that I'm right. There's no way that you think that they're gonna say junk. They're gonna open that door in the garage, walk into the garage and say, oh my God, what are you doing with all this? Trash. But wait a minute, Ricardo, I looked on the Google search console. I got on the Google query words and it said that junk removal was more popular. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, you're right, it is more popular. Why? Because we're the ones typing it in. The business owners are typing it in. Everybody that owns a junk removal service is typing it in. Our competitors is typing it in. We have drove the price up. Have some common sense, guys. And this is the conversation that we got into last night, is how what we have innovated the business of junk removal and then drove the price for the phrase or the wording of junk removal. We drove it ourselves. We made it popular. We have to get out of that lingo, man. I don't know. You know, the guy who bought my trailers today, he's here. He's in town. He dropped off his trailer at my place, and they're going to pay me for the dumpsters today. They're gonna meet me at 10, so I gotta move pretty fast. When he came, he's like, yeah, Ricardo, these are gonna work out perfect for my junk removal service. It's called Outlaw Junk Removal. They're in New Mexico. And he says, yeah, these dumpsters are gonna work out great for us, man. We're gonna paint them yellow right over your yellow. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And he goes, yeah, we're gonna put so much trash. So I'm thinking we're gonna get people, deliver them to people's houses, and then they'll fill them up with trash. And I was like, not once did he say the word junk. Isn't that crazy? He was thinking trash the whole time. You know, it's easy for these guys to come over and have an idea of what they're going to do with the dumpsters. Good morning. It's easy for anybody that is going to acquire those mini dumpsters to say, hey, I'm going to put trash inside of them. But the phrase junk removal, it's out there, man. It's a word that nobody uses. It's a word that we're not connected to when it comes to actual stuff. You know, even when I get to people's house, I say, show me where all the goods are at. Show me where all your crap's at. You know, I joke always with the customers. They always laugh with me, right? Anyway, I hope y'all understand this video and the concept of this video. Let's us junk removal stop Googling. Holy shit, the water. Whoa, sprinklers are out of control. And let's us as business owners stop Googling the word junk removal. We're making it too expensive for the people that actually use Google ads and Facebook ads, Instagram, all that good stuff. Whew. Well, let's get back to the norm, right? All right, today is Tuesday. I'll tell you what I have on the schedule. I have 2 small jobs on the schedule, and I'm actually selling the mini dumpsters. So I'm gonna make like, I don't know, $6,500 today. So it's gonna be a good day for me. You know, and I think it's really important to me that I move those mini dumpsters. There are so much other things that we can prepare for. You know, I definitely would like to put some extra money in my pocket, but I'm gonna tell you something. This is how I look at this whole idea. Those mini dumpsters have been on my property for years. I have not moved one of those dumpsters in about 2 years. The other 2 are rented every once in a while in a blue moon. But the other ones, I could care less. I don't move them. They're using square feet on the ground. They're about the size of this square right here. What size is the square? And there's 3 of them. So they take up the room of, I don't know, 400 or 500 square feet on my property. I could do so much better and so much more on that land that they're using. So I'm getting rid of them. I'm happy. I'm all hyped up about it. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I wanted to make this video, guys, about the word junk. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Look at this. Look at this view. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It's awesome. Beautiful day. Beautiful walk.